What good YouTube? It's Jazz Loves MMA here, and UFC Fight Night Vallejos versus Josh Emmett just got done with. And I don't want to say, I got it right, because my exact prediction of how the fight would go, wasn't 100% correct. But I did say Josh Emmett has zero chance of winning this fight. This dude he got slimed out immediately. Let's see. I don't know what 3 strikes they were counting, but apparently it was 3 strikes to 43 for Vallejos. Got 2 knockdowns as well. This absolute fucking egghead really was like hard rocking him, knowing he was just gonna go out there and just whiff big shots. He got finished. I really didn't expect Vallejos to do it. He got a really nice counter early on with an elbow on the top of the forehead of Emmett, and it was the same elbow or it was the same cut that LeBron Murphy had opened in their own fight, in the Josh Emmett fight. So I think that those are really good reads from Vallejos. Really good reads on the boxing and just perfect game plan to put out Josh Emmett like that is impressive. I do think his chin was washed, but he took zero damage, slammed it immediately. I'm interested to see how the rankings look on Tuesday to see who he can fight, because he doesn't deserve to fight down. He should be fighting up. So yeah, got this prediction right. They expect round 1, but nasty finish, man. Fuck, it was absolutely disgusting. Moving on to Jillian Robertson versus Amanda Lemos. Not much to say about this fight. Queen Jillian Robertson won. That's our favorite WMMA fighter. She won. Lemos is tricky for grapplers. Her striking is abysmal. I will say that. So I might have to fade her in a different fight, but she was able to get good grappling positions in round 2 and 3 after losing round 1. And yeah, good win for her. I hope to keep seeing her win. I don't even know where they're ranked really. No, it's not gonna tell me here. So whatever. Yeah, I guess this was another prediction I got right. I had to say she could win by submission, but I got the decision pick. Moving on to Jose Delgado versus Andre Fili. I didn't expect this to go this way at all. I thought it was gonna be a round 1 slime out for Delgado, but it's kind of the opposite. I thought if anyone was gonna win the decision, it would maybe be Fili. Delgado hurts him early, then he wins the next 2. But no, Delgado looked pretty decent moments. His stock for me did drop, but not to a crazy extent, And he looked pretty good. He landed all the better shots. I don't know who's calling this a robbery. Getting a takedown with 30 seconds left and doing nothing on top doesn't win you the fight. Holy shit, Mick Effie. Wow, so professional over here. Anyway, yeah. In round 2, I think you gotta take them with like 10 seconds left. Then it's not gonna win you the round. When Jose Delgado literally swarmed you for like 30 seconds and like nearly finished you. And he's landing all the better shots in round 3. And round 1, you just got clipped for going recklessly into the pocket and got dropped, and he kind of held off for the rest of the round. Didn't really do much. So it was whatever. Decent performance for Delgado. I don't think he should be he should probably get like another Philly level guy just to see where he's at still. It seems like he can't KO people who are similar height to him. Philly does have a decent chin, but I feel like this really should have been an easy round 1 KO. So I got the prediction right. I didn't think it was gonna go to the decision. Not even a split decision after that. So just how good is Nathaniel Wood? Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, moving on to Marwan Rahiki versus Harry Hardwick. I hope it shows in the thumbnail of this video, but Hardwick got his fucking jaw broken. Round 1, Hardwick's kind of winning. I saw some people saying Rahiki won. He had decent moments in that round, but I do think Hardwick, he was just landing a little bit more. He was catching Rahiki a lot. Rahiki kind of has a like weird Philly guard and just allowed him to get tagged. And then round 2, Rahiki just puts it on him. Nearly puts him out of there. But Hardwick has a chin. He doesn't quit. You know, it's really funny to see he quits or whatever. The leg kicks, and then pure and see he quit here because of his jaw breaking. But he doesn't quit. He does keep going. Like he could have folded a couple times, but he did decide to keep fighting. Like he was like getting rocked. He would be able to get the fence, land up 1-2-1, and he would keep trying to move forward. And but he hits too hard. He was too fast. And he just got his jaw cracked. He got hit with nasty elbows around 2. Early in round 1, where he looked for a leg kick and Hardwick checked it and he laughed at him. So that was a good moment, I guess. But yeah, he even wanted to keep going after the fight. Got stopped. Seemed disappointed. But this got fight of the night, by the way. It's got a performance bonus, so good to see he gets 100K for having that broken jaw. Deserved fight of the night. Got his prediction right. I don't know what I thought how he would win. I don't know what I said in my prediction video, so yeah. My predictions look good so far. Just wait till you see the next couple. Gian Kutalov versus Umar Syed. This was a nothing fight. Good grappling exchanges. Kutalov gets a takedown early. They reverse. They go for takedowns. Nothing really happens on the feet. Then Umar Syed shoots for a takedown. Kutalov gets a gilly. And as soon as Kutalov gets on top of the gilly, Umar Syed taps. Umar Syed taps. You French quitting fucking bum. Cut Umar Syed. He's not a real fighter, and he obviously, when he gets big step ups like Kutalaba and Manyfield, who are mid, but they're like decent step ups, he loses. Fucks Umar Syed. Kudalaba's on his run though, so it's good to see. On his run, not much else to say. No performance bonus, but he does get a finish ring bonus, so it's good to see. Moving on to the next fight on the card, Charles Jessup versus Brito Silva. I thought this was a robbery, but I wasn't mad with the decision. What annoyed me was, 30-27 Charles Johnson. There's a real big argument that it's 30-27 Bruno Silva, not 30-27 fucking Charles Johnson. How did you give him round 3? Bruno Silva clearly won round 3. Let me actually look at the strike numbers, because I didn't really look at this live. So I thought Bruno Silva won round 1, landing a little bit better shots. But I was like, okay, they'll probably give it to Charles Johnson. Round 2, I thought Bruno Silva won. But it was close. I thought he didn't land the better shots, but I could see it going to Charles Johnson. So I wasn't confident in this fight going to Bruno Silva, but I was like, okay, maybe I think he edged these rounds. He just landed better shots. Total strikes, it was one difference here, couple of different tiers. So I thought round 1 probably more in favor of Charles Johnson. Round 2 was more in favor of Bruno Silva. Round 3, even on significant strikes, Bruno Silva really was landing the better shots. He got caught off elbows a couple times, but I just think he landed better overall, man. Round 1 he got cut too, I think. Maybe it was round 2. I don't know. It's not helping my case for Bruno Silva, but I thought Bruno Silva won. I don't mind Charles Johnson winning, of course, but 30-27. Then in the post fight, he's talking about, yeah, man, I thought I won all 3 rounds. I get it, you're a fighter. You thought you won. But just shut up. Not much else to say. The uppercuts was pretty money for Bruno Silva. He kept shooting really bad takedowns. Just wasn't getting him anywhere, but had decent uppercuts. Timed it pretty well. We need to bring up that Bruno Silva is a fucking dirty cheetah. He hits people in the nuts a lot. Against no cap, he did 14 times. He just likes to cheat because he's very explosive, and it gives him time to get energy back. But whatever, Charles Johnson gets the win. Prediction wrong. Another one. This wasn't a good way to start the card. I genuinely thought I was gonna go 0-R. I thought Hardwick was gonna somehow chin Rahiki. Then I saw the Delgado fight. I was like, oh my god, Armando Lemos was gonna beat Julian Robertson. I was like, Josh, I'm just gonna fluke Kevin Vallejos. So yeah. On to the prelims. Oh man. Not much to say here either. This is probably gonna be a quick video. Orba just dominates Chris Curtis. This is a very impressive performance. It's gonna kill the hype of the card, the momentum, I should say. But yeah, it dominates him, ragdolls him on 3 rounds. Very impressive. I think he set a new record for takedowns landed in 3-round fights at welterweight. But very impressive. Good to see. Or by just being able to dominate someone like Chris Curtis, who has pretty good takedown defense, and do it consistently over 3 rounds. Really good to see. Prediction wrong, but Horrible Nation stand up. He's pretty good. It's pretty good. Vitor Vitrino versus Steven Aspen. This was a pretty fun fight. Aspen has a fucking chin on him, though. Round 1, I did not expect. I thought the way this fight went is kind of how I thought. Kind of like what I said about Jose Delgado versus Philly. I was expecting it to be how Aspen would win. He would maybe get dropped in round 1, survive. Then rounds 2 and 3, he would piece up Petrino while Petrino's gassing. But there wasn't that much activity for Asplund this fight, you know? Vitor Petrino in round 1, he was piecing him Asplund up, being the faster, explosive guy. Asplund found a counter shot, put him down, swarmed him, they get back up. Asplund's gushing out the face. Asplund wins round 1. Round 2, Vitor Petrino's kind of clearly gassing. He kind of catches Asplund off balance, gets on the back, has like a not locked in at all face like submission on the face. They get back on the feet. He's just landing better throughout the rounds, but he's gassing clearly, and Aspen isn't popping the jab out. He's not putting volume on him. He's just kind of following him. While Vitor Petrino literally is like, he's here, and then he'll come in, and then he'll like walk away from Asplund, and nothing will come out of it. Asplund wouldn't capitalize on what like clearly getting ready to break Vitor Petrino. It was like right there. It was like right there for Steven Asplund to beat. Round 3, same kind of thing. He's literally walking away from Asplund like every couple exchanges because he's like getting gas, and he's like that's the only way he can get his energy. So yeah, this was a weird performance from Asplund. Good win for Petrino. I saw Tuivasa just got fucking Sheriff, the guy that Aspen brutalized. Get Tuivasa out the top 15 right fucking now. Put Vitor Petrino there. And heavyweight saved. Just put Vitor Petrino at that 15th spot instead of Tuivasa. Don't let Tuivasa back in the top 15. Good win for Petrino, though. Got a prediction right. This was a good one. Elijah Smith versus Seung Young. You got subbed in round 2. Yeah, you did. Anyway, round 1, tricky round. Elijah Smith gets a takedown early. Decent scramble sprout, but used kind of clearly, just continuously taking down Elijah Smith over and over again. Wins the round by doing that. Round two, Elijah Smith. I don't know if there was a takedown round 2, but they're both landing on the feet. Then Elijah Smith just catches him with a right hand. Seung Yu drops him. I think he gets right back up, and then Elijah Smith just catches the back and he finds that rear naked. Very impressive. I'm very hyped on Elijah Smith. I think he's a way better prospect than Rosas Jr. I'm going to continuously say that. Fuck Rosas Jr. Elijah Smith is so much better. And I'm very hyped to see what they do with him next. Because Seung Yu is pretty good. So he showed that here. Like taking down Elijah Smith early. So very good performance from Elijah Smith. I don't think he got a bonus for it. I'm trying to think of who actually got the bonus. Oh, I think he's the one who's not here next. Yeah. So yeah, this was at least a prediction, right? Moving on to Vallejos versus Manuel Souza. Yes, Vallejos Nation. We lost. Very disappointed. But Souza's good. This is the dude. This is who got the bonus. Round 1, Souza drops him early. I think gets up. And then Vallejos reverses position, lands some decent ground and pound. And then they get up on the feet. It's pretty even. but Bellagioki like lands ground pound for like about like 3 minutes after getting dropped. So iffy round. I gave it to Souza, but I could see you giving it a Oki. Round two. Well, he's kind of doing this thing. He's being a little bit faster guy. He's showing way better IQ. Not just shooting dumb takedowns. He kept doing the stepping knee that I was like, he's gonna get so caught. His lead hand was always down. I was like, he's just gonna get bombed by that right hand. And then he eye pokes Sosa, gives him some breathing, and then he keeps piecing up. So the both were landing that round, but Oki's landing a little bit more consistently, a little bit faster. And then Sosa just fucking puts. He is the king of round threes. He just puts it on Oki. Oki just starts to gas, and then Sosa hurts him. He emotes. He's like, he grabs the lead hand of Oki. He just drags it down. Oki just lets him do it. Bombs that right hand, puts him out. End of the story. Sosa's pretty good. Not the most technical, but he has so much power. He has it over 3. He can have output. I think he had a crazy output number around 3. Let me check. 48. Oki was still landing that round, but he was just too much. He was just landing way harder. I think that's right. He did drop him earlier in the round, but Bellagioki just kept getting up. I think he just got dropped again. Yeah. So disappointing to see, but great win for Sosa. I don't know who they would want to give him next. Maybe you just give him Drew Dober. See how that goes. But yeah, they might cut Bellagioki after that. So I just got that one wrong. I knew this was a very big possibility though. Another great fight. Brad Tavares versus Eric Anders. I did not expect this to go how it did. Anders continuously trying to get takedowns in round 1. And Tavares is doing pretty good at just kick at range. Nice kicks. Beautiful body kick he had. And then Anders just drops him with like a big right hand, I think. Round ends. Anders steals it with that knockdown. Round 2, Brad Tavares is doing his thing, kicking him, defending the takedowns. Then he gets his own knockdown, lands some ground and pound. He slips off. He latches up the back of Anders, but then he falls off and ends up on bottom. Anders stays on top for maybe 30 seconds. Then they get back up. Pretty boring on the feet. Both were landing. It wasn't boring. It was pretty exciting, but Brad Tavares was landing pretty good hooks, beautiful uppercuts, beautifully timed, and Anders wasn't doing too much. I don't know how they gave him round 2. I don't know how they scored this fight at 30-27 for Anders, and it was a split. Fights like this was a split decision, but not Eric Anders versus Brad Tavares. Round 3, I don't know the numbers on round 3, but it kind of felt like Anders was finally getting his takedowns. Not much happened on the feet. And I just kind of felt like Anders stole it, just getting takedowns, and Tavares not really doing much on the feet. See the numbers. He just minorly outstruck him. Well, they didn't even count round 1. That knockdown in round 1 for Anders. How the fuck did they give him this fight? How did they give him round 2? How did they give Anders round 2? I thought Tavares clearly won round 2. Wow. That's fucking insane. I'm just so shocked. And Eric Anders retires. Good retirement. We really didn't need to see him there anymore. But Brad Tavares' title run continues, man. We will be seeing him in the Apex again. And yeah. Moving on. Well, I got this fight wrong, I guess. I felt like Tavares could have won it, but round 3 just gave it up. Got taken down too many times. So yeah. Bia Mesquita versus Monse Hendon. Very easy fight. Immediately hurts Hendon with the first 2 punches she lands, and then just mauls her on the ground. Man. Mauls her. Disgusting ground and pound Bia Mesquita has. Cuts her lip immediately, Hendon's lip immediately, and then latches up the back. gets up rear naked. Hendon has to tap. And yeah, does nasty work from Mosquito. What Mosquito did to Monster Hendon is literally how people describe what Kamza, Islam, and Charles, like what they did to DDP, JDM, and Holloway. Like this was a real mauling. So I got that one right. Moving on to Etcher Sosa versus Luan Solicitor. This was a fucking fun fight. I might favor Etcher Sosa in the future. He isn't that good. He's very sloppy. But he is very gritty. He has very good combinations. He has pretty good spinning attacks. I like his spinning back kicks and his spinning, not spinning back kicks, his spinning back fist and his spinning elbow in these fights. And Ron was very tricky for him. Lacerda had a really, like his jab was money. It was stinging so over and over again. His right hook was money. And I'm ready for blanking how the fight went. I'm doing this like right after the event. It was very scrappy. It was very close. Both hurting each other. And you could generally lean it either way. I gave it to Sosa. He liked the better moments near the end. He had like a flurry near the end, I think. And yeah, so I gave it to Sosa. Round 2. I think there was a takedown in round 1 too for the Lacerda, but nothing from it. So I still edged to Sosa. Round 2, bro, let me just look at the numbers. Let me just see what I think. Okay. Yeah, round 2 was where he got the takedown. It was pretty competitive on the feet. But Edge also was just landing a little bit more. Had pretty good hooks. Okay, I'm remembering now. Round 2, he's doing good. He's still getting tagged up by the jab of Lacerda, but he's just landing more. Like he was landing bigger combinations. He was landing the low kick, landing really good hooks around in the guard. Then near the end of the round, like the last minute, they get in the clinch. He has a big knee to the body, another one. Lacerda's holding on to the tie clinch. He's landing his own knees, and then Edge also hurts him to the body with a big flurry and huge combo. I think he clearly winning that round for himself. Round 3, he also clearly wins. I think he got taken down in a total times. I don't know what I'm saying. I think unless she says it here, and he was just doing the better damage on the feet, the more damage, and yeah, winning the fight 30-27. I think I didn't hear it live. I watched the fight live, but I didn't hear the scorecards. And yeah, good win for Edger Sosa. I don't know how far he makes it. I think he's a little bit older. I think he's in his 30s or something. So I guess we'll see. But he's gritty. But there are some guys I think I would pick to beat him. Then moving on to I did underrate the chin of Luan Lacerda though. He did survive. He is gritty. Both of them had a fucking war. I feel like this should have gone Fight Night to be honest, but it was on the early prelims, so it was like early on the prelims, I should say. Moving on to the final fight of the card, Pierre Rodriguez versus Sam Hughes. The rematch we all were waiting for. Pierre Rodriguez was just a stronger girl. Hit way harder. Sam Hughes just had no pop to get respect. And that was the moral of the story. She just kept getting outstruck. I think she got taken down in 2 rounds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to spend too much time on this fight. Got the prediction wrong. Her nose got busted up. I think in round 2 she fell or something. Or maybe she did get taken down. Some Pierre did some good ground and pound. Cut up her nose. They got back up. And yeah. We also got some fight announced. I don't know if I'll make a separate video on that, but yeah. I went. Oh, my laptop's dying. I think I went 8-6. So let's see. I went 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 4-6, 5-6, 6-6, 7-6, 8-6. I had a positive record. That's good. Let me know what you guys thought about this card. I thought this was a pretty banger card. It was better than last weekend's. And I don't know if I'll be doing another prediction video. Maybe I'll do one for the main event. But my predictions have just fucking gone downhill ever since doing these prediction videos. And yeah, man. Maybe I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I post my reaction to the fights announced. But yeah. See you guys next week for LeRoy Murphy and Evloev. So jazzlovesmma. Follow me on Twitter. Like and subscribe. Peace.